Hi people, Chili here, and welcome to the newest 5-minute review episode. On this episode, we go over one of my favourite guitarists, Jerry Cantrell. And we dive into his newest solo album, Brighten. So thank you for joining me, and let's get into this, starting with the track-by-track preview. A Tone starts off the album with a brooding guitar riff. Its minimal approach with a marching drum pattern sets the mood, and it's a great way to kick off the album. This is back to roots rock and roll, and old fans will enjoy this track thoroughly. Brighten follows, and this is Jerry's signature style. Hell, it could be a song from Black Gives Way to Blue. It's a solid track, and another truly enjoyable one. Prism of Doubt is next, and this song is okay. It's a slow track where Jerry taps into his country styles, but it's not really my style. It has a nice guitar solo towards the end though. Black Hearts and Evil Done is next, and there is a joke in the industry about white guys and acoustic guitars. Some say it's a great sound and point to something like Nirvana's MTV Unplugged performance as an example, but others like YouTuber Todd in the Shadows often makes the point to state the style is generic and overused due to oversaturation in the field. This song sits somewhere in the middle, I guess. It's a bit generic, but it's still very enjoyable. This song hits me in a melancholic way for some reason. Siren Song is next, and this is another solid track steeped in Jerry goodness. It's got a calling that Jerry knows how to howl and carries an air of mystique with it. A great track. Had to Know follows, and this can be described simply as just pure rock. It's a no-nonsense track that feels bigger with the addition of the organs and parts as well. During the middle of the song, it has a slower tempo breakdown that is just a delight as well. Nobody Breaks You is the following track, and also has another country rock vibe. It's a good driving song, that is for sure, but stacked against the other tracks, it falls a bit short. Still pretty decent though. Dismembered is ironically a solid song despite the track's name, and this is the last true track considering the next is a cover, but it's another great track. The last song is Goodbye, which closes out the album, and this is a cover of the short Elton John song from the Madman Across the Ocean album. Jerry Cantrell is an amazing guitarist, steeped in a signature tone. There is an air of irony that yesteryear's 90s guitar god is paying homage to 70s yesteryear's guitar legends in his sound, and I mean that in an endearing way. It's great to hear back to basics rock, and Jerry knows his genre well. This album is what I like to call driving rock, as in you can play this while on a road trip and lose yourself in the journey. Fans of Cantrell will enjoy this album thoroughly. The album is not self-indulgent and is not too bloated. It doesn't overstay its welcome, and it is a perfect fit. In the end, it's a nice contemporary rock album. If you want something with energy, play Facelift. But if you enjoyed Bogey Department, you should enjoy this too. Overall, I think this album deserves a 500,000 shillies on the Scoville scale, which will sit somewhere around the Savina Habanero section, with the standout tracks being A Tone, Brighten, and Black Hearts and Evil Done. This is another fine addition to his catalogue, and if I were you, I'd play this during a road trip. Thanks for joining me on this episode, and let me know what was your favourite song on our Twitter or Instagram at Live Listen Erased, or below in our comments section on YouTube. Rock out, people.